How's it going, everybody? Chris Card's back through the mail Monday. 5 returns for you today. First of which coming to us from Atlanta Metro. Partial return address on this envelope. Hope everyone out there had a great weekend. Weather's getting kind of nice here in Oregon. It was in the low 60s this weekend. That's short sleeve weather for me. It's beautiful out there. And our first return is going to be 2015 first round pick of the Cincinnati Reds, Tyler Stevenson, signing the Heritage Minor League card very nicely, as well as the Bowman Chrome. Super nice return from him. Got his first Major League experience in 2020, 8 total games. And yes, he is one of 127 players since 1887 to the home run in their first Major League at-bat. So that is a pretty cool feat and a pretty cool list to be a part of. Gary Gaetti had the most home runs out of that list of 127 players. He had 360. Carlos Lee on his tail at 358. Didn't reach him. Hall of Fame pitcher Hoyt Wilhelm's in there with 1. He never hit another one. In fact, there's 23 others who hit a home run and never hit another home run in their career. Thankfully, Tyler is not on that list. He got 2 last year. Craziest first at-bat home run stat, probably Tyler Austin and Aaron Judge in 2016 going back-to-back for their first Major League at-bats / home runs. That is a pretty incredible feat if you think about it. So there he goes. There you go, guys. Tyler Stevenson sent to his house. Probably a pretty decent signer. Might take a little bit of time now with the season starting, and he's in camp right now. So nice return. Let's move on to our next. All right, this one is coming to us from I can't really read it, so let's just open it and be surprised together who we have for our second return. This one's taped up and everything. Bunch of cards in here. We got Sean Bosky, my friends. Another first-round pick, this time 1986 by the Cubs. Spent 5 years with the Cubs. Had a promising start to his career, kind of petered off there at the end. There's a 91 upper deck, 92 tops, 91 tops, Stadium Club, 92 Fleer. Nice-looking cards, nice signature there, an inscription there on the 91 upper deck. Very nice return from Mr. Sean Boski. Claim to fame, he was the pitcher for the Angels against the Orioles when Cal Ripken broke 21-30. In fact, Cal took Boski deep in the 4th inning. I think that was the 3rd or 4th straight game that Ripken had with a home run. So he was on fire around that streak time. If you guys are my age or older, you probably remember that well. That was a pretty incredible feat, probably never to be duplicated. And there you have it, guys. There's his information down there in Paradise Valley, Arizona. Pretty fantastic return from this gentleman. And let's move on to our third return of the day. Return number 3 is coming to us from the Metroplex in Michigan. It's coming from Mel Held. So that sort of takes away some of the suspense. Mel Held played 4 games in the major leagues in 1956. He made 4 relief appearances for the Baltimore Orioles. Spent 13 years in the minors, 131 career minor league wins. Chris, glad to sign your cards. Played at Portland Pacific Coast League in 1957. Love the West Coast area. Have a nice day. Nice, awesome score from Mel Held. There we are. Signature card. And we've got in a custom card I purchased on eBay for like $3. He doesn't really have any cards out there. Actually, he does have one card. You guys remember that Baltimore Orioles set I mentioned last week? Some guy sued because his name and likeness was on the card. He didn't get paid for it. He's actually on that set. So that's an all-time set. Came out in 1991. Crown Petroleum / Coke came out with that set. I really like the idea of an all-time set for the team set. I mean, this guy played 4 games in the bigs, and he was on that team set. So I wish the Mets would have like a 2021 team set and just have everyone that's ever played. I know they got a Wiz set from the early 90s as well, but that'd be a fun set to collect. That'd probably be a pretty big set to collect as well. Probably quite a few cards in there. So There you guys go. Mel held 13-year minor league career, as I mentioned. A sweet return from him. Pretty excited about that little note he sent as well. Shouted out to the Pacific Coast League here, home of the Portland Pilots and the Portland Beavers over the years. Pretty big hubs of minor league baseball. Now we got the Hillsboro Hops and the Eugene Emeralds, so we still got some A-ball action here in Oregon. Hopefully one of these days we'll have ourselves a big league team. And that's enough talk about that. Let's move on to our fourth return. All right, return numero cuatro coming to us from North Texas, Texas. Always plenty of returns from the Texas area. And we have blank index card. That's okay. All right, we've got Claud Osteen. Claud Osteen was a pretty good major league pitcher. That card, that signature is smudged a bit. That one looks pretty good on the 72 there. And there's the in-action card as well. Got two of my 74 Topps cards signed in this request. Very nice. The traded as well as the base set, and then kind of an oddball card I threw in there as well. Very nice return from Claud Osteen. 18-year career. Half of those years with the Dodgers, including that 1965 World Series championship team. 3-time All-Star, won 20 games twice for the Dodgers. Super sweet return from Mr. Claud Osteen. Let's move on to our final return of the day. All right, gang. Final return coming to us from Mobile, Alabama. Hope everyone liked this week's video. Hit that like button while you're still hanging out to see who our final return is from. And we've got a signed index card from Mr. Frank Bowling. Frank Bowling signed that Topps, Fleer, TCMA, and of course, let's have an oddball card to round it off. All very different cards, signed very nicely in ballpoint pen from him. 6 years with the Milwaukee Braves, 6 years with the Tigers. Nice little 12-year career. 4-time All-Star, Gold Glove winner in 1958, member of the Milwaukee Braves Wall of Fame. And that is in Miller Park, actually, and not in Atlanta, which is kind of weird. But that's the city he played in. I guess that's the one who's going to celebrate his accomplishments as a big league player. And there you have it, guys. Through the mail Monday in the books. Once again, Frank Bowling recently passed. I did not share his address, so unfortunately he is no longer with us. Just another one of those players that have passed recently that probably flew under the radar compared to some of the Hall of Famers that have passed recently. So really lucky to get him back. And that's it, gang. I don't have much else to say. Hope everyone is excited for the start of the season, the baseball season. 2 weeks away. Can't wait. Really can't wait. I'm just so excited. It's going to be a full 162 games, and there's going to be games every single day, except like maybe on a random like Monday or a Thursday there won't be a game, but that's okay. I can handle that. So very excited to get the season going. Got some more cards sent out there. Got my first spring training 2021 return. I think I haven't opened it yet, but it's from spring training. It's got my special spring training stamp on it, so it's my secret code to myself. Plus, it came from I think Tampa, Florida, something like that. So it came from some team in Florida. I think I might know who it is. I don't know. It's just a guess, but I'll have that video on Tuesday. Tuesday will be my video where I show you who I sent off to in spring training. I've not done that video yet. I've been promising it for like a month now, but such a screwed up season. Some teams are refusing mail. Some teams aren't. There's too much misinformation, I think. I can't take everything I read as truth. So some other stuff I'm reading, and then I'm seeing other people get returns back. So I don't know what to believe. Just a real mess this year with spring training. So I was hesitant to put out the video because I didn't want a bunch of guys sitting out and getting return to senders and stuff like that and yelling at me. So not so much yelling at me, but it's just not a good. I don't think it's a good year for spring training through the mail requests. But I still tried. I'll show you who I sent. I didn't go crazy like last year. I sent about 40, and I kept it to relatively unknown players that more likely, younger players that have a more likely chance of signing. So I played it very conservative this year. Hopefully next year I'll full on rage and just send out a couple hundred of them and see what happens. and maybe I'll just send out like a whole factory set and just go nuts. 700 cards, see what happens. That's it, guys. Saw that video tomorrow, Tuesday. It'll be short and sweet. I'll just bust through my requests, and I'll bust open that spring training return for tomorrow. So if you want to see who I got, check out that video tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't done so already. I do this every single week. I've done it for quite a while now, a couple years. So we'll continue to do so and have a lot of fun doing it. Hope you guys hit that subscribe button and stick around and join us, ride along with us and have a little bit of fun, and share some hobby love as far as TTMs are concerned. And occasionally, rarely, sometimes throughout the week, I'll have other videos up, and you can check those out too if you like. And that's it, gang. Let's go Mets. All right, let's go. Let's get this done. Let's get the season going. I'm already tired of watching spring training games, but I'm not going to stop watching spring training games because I can't stop watching. Need to see what's happening. And that's it. All right, I'm done. See ya.